on Coach's Corner, we are speaking with Dubeau, who is a local power skating coach, and she really wants to stress the importance of getting these skills right from an early age. So Gay, today we're going to work with Taylor Gall and Thomas Carr, who are two players for the Tigers. Why is it important to get these skills right early on?
I think the importance is that muscle memory is developed right off the get-go, and if players learn correctness right from the beginning, it's something that happens naturally in the heat of the moment. And once a skill has been practiced for a very long time, bad habits are formed and much more difficult to change. It's really about understanding correctness and the biomechanics behind skating, and that there's more efficient ways to perform skills. So I think balance is of utmost importance. Physical strength is definitely an asset if they're stronger. And then of course we apply foot speed to add everything together.
Okay, so today we're going to work on stride recovery, which you say is the most important thing in power skating.
You know, I have coaches probably phoning on a weekly basis saying, can be a player of any level, there's something wrong with this skater's stride. And typically they think, okay, they're not getting a full push back. They're really moving their feet fast but not going anywhere, and normally it's because the stride has not recovered underneath the body and there's way too much space, lessening their chance of being able to push correctly. So I just thought, you know what, this is such a huge thing with players of all levels, and even though they can skate, there's always something that probably can be fixed with forward stride, because typically in a game 85% of skater players skate forwards.
Okay, we're going to join Taylor and Thomas, and we're going to go through step-by-step basics of stride recovery.
Yes, I've got a few exercises that broken down. They're teaching progressions that will enhance, first of all, extension, recovery, return, upper body momentum, and then when you put it all back together again, hopefully we'll make improvements. And just to let people know, there are no quick fixes with power skating. It's an ongoing, and when players definitely want to improve, this is the way to do it.
Okay, let's get started.
The first exercise we're going to do is called a board stride, and it's basically to set the position of the body in as low and loaded of a position as possible. What's going to happen, Taylor and Thomas are going to practice a full extension push, and this is once the body has started moving in a forwards motion, the direction of a 45-degree angle, and getting the pushing foot to get right to the toe. So we're going to load up, hips about, or feet about hip width apart, and we're going to take the right and left foot. Hope you guys aren't too close together. There we go. And get a full extension of the hip, knee, and ankle. So the last part of the blade to push is the inside of the big toe. And then we're going to drive back with the knee and do the opposite foot. Full extension out, right to the big toe, hip, knee, ankle. Perfect. Perfect. And we will do this probably at least 20 times on each foot. Diagram B is typically where 99% of the players' marks would be on the ice, and it demonstrates incomplete leg recovery, stride recovery. Diagram A is where we're attempting to be, and that shows the mark on the ice where the feet do come right back together underneath the body. Everyone understands return, but they just don't do it. So now we're going to do the full extension and make contact and touch. And what I want you to try and do, if you can, guys, is see if you can actually make contact with your baby toe when you're touching. See if you can actually. Because that's just going to get you the picture, eh?
Do I use both legs?
Yeah. Let's do both legs. Okay, bud, this is your moment to shine.
Gotta get an opportunity to line up.
Yes!
There you go.
You know what? Don't think so much about it. Just skate across the ice. You're not thinking so much about it. Just happening. Right, it's just a slow motion rhythm because all we're going to do is bump up the tempo after this, right? Okay, start at the hash marks. Start at the hash marks. We're going to go slow, like about 4 or 5 go slows, and then pick it up. Okay, bump the tempo up. That's it.
We have to go outside. Nice, eh?
So this was Thomas's marks left on the ice after rehearsing some teaching progressions. Obviously slightly slower, and what he would do is bump this up to 30% of his full speed, 40% of his full speed, 50, 60, until he's all out, just exploding down the ice, doing exactly the same thing. So every stride is a full stride. Nothing changes whether you're going slow or fast. It's the same.
All right, so this has been Power Skating 101 with Gay Dubeau and Taylor and Thomas. Guys, did you learn anything today?
Yeah, definitely. We worked on stride recovery, and I think that was really effective for me. I know I had to work on that. We took a couple examples at the start, and just by the end of the 10 minutes, I had great improvements already.
Taylor, why is skating so important, especially in this new age of the NHL?
Well, you know, like skating's such a big part of the game now. You can't hook and hold and grab onto guys, so you got to be able to skate. If you can't skate, you can't play now.
Okay, and Gay, fantastic job. You're very enthusiastic. You love this stuff. And if people would like to get a hold of you at the Cypress School of Skating, they can go online to csos.com.ca. Thanks very much, Gay.
Thanks for the opportunity. It was fun.